He messy. He's messy, and he messes with girls' insecurities constantly. Why would you? Why would you? For the same reason you beat her. For the same reason you allowed a threesome while she was pregnant. The same reason you allowed her to drink while pregnant. I don't give a fuck if you come here or not. I'm not going to baby or pamper your ass because I want more. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
What was that?
How did I
in a forest or something?
Why is her tooth in my hand?
I will listen. When you watch his thing,
it's the laughter, y'all. It's the laughter. See, people want to know, how do I know what I know? How do I do what I do? How? I listen to micro expressions. I don't listen to what people say out verbally because that's well crafted. That's well crafted. I listen to the body language over and under those tones. He's laughing. Nigga, that's why you do it. Like any other Loki. You're not Thor, nigga, you Loki. Yeah, you can hear the smile on his face because he knew it would humiliate her. That she would have to face the world in a fashion that she did not want to. Listen.
He wanted, even though he said nothing bad about you. He praised you, actually. He praised, your new, like if you want to do carbonation, he's like it's something that he's not into. But basically, you guys said the same thing. Everybody needs to tell their own story. He's not going to tell your story. He's not going to tell you, like what to do. And if you feel that, you want to do that, you and God dang it, you and Velvet, then go for it. Do whatever you have to do. He didn't say anything. He had your back. He has your back.
Well, let me say this real quick. First off, thank you for bringing me up here, Sugar. And King Kev, I heard you a little bit. You seem like you have a cool demeanor. You have a masculine frame. I'd like to hear what you do have to say. You don't have to remain muted.
He has a masculine frame. I'm confused. See, these are these cookies. These are these gaslit cookies. Hey, Kev, I see you as a man. I see you in a masculine frame. You don't have to stay.
Your opinion is valued. You in the room, you in the building. So shout out to you. I hear you. And I'm open to hearing what you do have to say.
Well, hold on. Who is that? I'll take that out of here.
What you talking about?
Cuff, something.
Oh, you talking about the chat?
Yeah, I don't take that out. We ain't.
Yeah, I took it out, sure.
And we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. If we got he's here, we got something to say, but we don't. I don't play so. We don't play those games here.
First of all, offline because I don't want it to seem like you know what I've said in the past because you watched the video. So I'm not walking back nothing I said. But moving forward, if you're moving in a positive direction, I want to build with you, but it doesn't have to be public because I don't want it to seem like I don't want it to be an internet thing, like I'm trying to come at you and this and that. So I'll just make it available. If you ever want to chop it up, we'll chop it up behind the scenes, and it'll be very respectful. But I'm gonna mute back up because I want to hear what you have to say, and Suge has some, probably some questions. So I'm gonna just mute up and listen, bro.
Well, briefly, I do want to hear one more time from you. I'd like to hear real quick.
Go ahead.
Just for kind of like a consensus, like a survey purpose. What is a good direction mean to you? And I think I have an understanding, I think, already, but just to get it clear from you, what is a good direction?
Okay, when I say that in the simplest terms, and not to put a lot on it, when I say moving in a good, positive direction, the problem I have is that although you say you're away from Eligio, you are still subscribing to his teachings. You are still speaking to people in terms and phrases that are cult-like, and that not cult-like, they are cultish. And so I don't see the change in you moving away from the behavior and the mentality of a person who leads a cult or who is a part of a cult. Now, if you was like, hey, Kev, listen, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, check me out, I'm gonna post a video. And now that's something totally separate from this. But when I still hear the invest in me, I can show you how to do this, and that, brother, respectfully, you just separated yourself from a cult. There's nothing that you could tell people right now. You need to figure out certain things that's going on within yourself because you can misguide people. So a lot of people listen to you, bro. You have a following from Carbonation, but because people resonate with you for whatever reason, a lot of people resonate with you. All I'm saying is be responsible with your superpower, bro. We all have them. You're not being responsible because you're perpetuating what Nature Boy started. That's all I'm saying to you. If you started your own thing and you were out, I don't know, planting food and teaching kids how to make music, and you were doing, I would be 100% in support of you, bro. And I'm not saying you have to do that particular, but you know what I'm saying? When it has anything to do with the cult, its former members, the formation, the knowledge, all of that, bro, that I can't jack that. That's negative for our community as a whole, bro. That's the only reason I'm concerned. That's the reason I feel the way I feel about it, bro. That's the reason I get at you the way that I get at you, bro. Is because it's bigger than being personal, bro, about I'm envious it's nothing like that, bro. We never met each other. We don't know each other. I know you have a lot of influence. If I met some of these rappers, I would have the same conversation. Bro, I may not listen to your music, but I know you influence a lot of kids. Stop talking about the gunplay so much, because look what's going on out here. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm on. And I don't want to be long-winded, bro, but that's in a nutshell, that's my main issue, bro, with you and what you're doing. And what I mean by positive direction.
I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let this ride. I'm gonna let it ride.
All right, your turn, Sola.
Beautifully articulated. First off, I'll say beautifully articulated.
Nigga, don't nobody need you.
And I think that we can solve those problems. I think that we can handle all those issues, and also maybe we can provide clarity for more people who have the same issues and same problems, or I would say worries, because the thing about this is the number one way I look at this, and one of the main things I teach that is more an esoteric side, its foundation, is the alchemy and the alchemization of energy, purely. From any situation, from your own perspectives in life to your actual physical situation, to your relationships with anything, to be able to alchemize even a reputation, being able to reinvent yourself any day. These things are the things that I want people to be able to do. I want people, this is going to provide some clarity as well for my perspectives and my views and my myth.
And this is why we say we don't believe you. You said nothing. This is why the first three noble arts have to do with words. Grammar's first. Grammar's first. Y'all do me a favor. And this is how cult shit works. Because they change the meanings of words. So they say a whole lot of gibberish to us, but they're actually saying something to themselves because it's a language amongst themselves. Somebody just type in fucking grammar. Grammar is the first noble art amongst any civilized fucking nation. Communication is first. Fucking words. Grammar's first. Grammar. Because if you don't have grammar and you don't understand how to put a fucking sentence together, we don't understand you. You can't make up your own fucking meanings and terms, motherfucker, and think that we have communication. Grammar is the first fucking noble art. The second noble art. Logic. I'm sorry, rhetoric. I'm sorry, it's rhetoric. Rhetoric is the second noble art. Rhetoric is grammar, then rhetoric. And the third noble art is logic. And here's the thing. A lot of the people that he's trying to reach or is reaching, the problem is they haven't even mastered grammar yet. So that shit makes sense. He actually said something to somebody. But for those of us who have mastered grammar, we know. He said a whole lot of fucking nothing, a whole lot of fucking buzzwords that he strung together that again means nothing. That's why we're concerned, sir. That's why.
My purpose, my direction.
Logic is that third noble art. But since most of y'all can't get through the first one, rhetoric is where you get caught up by motherfuckers like Eligio. He stops you right at fucking rhetoric. Thank you, Lurker. You know what? We having a drawing. I'm doing a drawing. And this is for a half pint of wined fruit. That's right. Y'all didn't know we had wined fruit, did you? We do. Wined fruit is what's on the menu today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, demons and Gentiles. Lurker's the first to get in. On that wined fruit. That's right. We have shined fruit and we have wined fruit. Woo! Thank you, Lurker. Lurker got us started today. And you know what? We haven't done this in a long time. And shall we say the prayer of University? And yea, I lay my monies and my intentions upon the waters, and it shall be returned to me 1,000-fold. Yes. That's right. We ain't did the bending of them foreheads in a while. How many of y'all actually bent your forehead when I got it out? I know you did. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me. I know y'all did. I know you bent your face. I know you did. We're going to get back to that old magic that we used to do on a daily so we can get each other in and out of here beautifully. And thank you, Lurker, for supporting the channel. And yes, to get in on that wine fruit, I know it's close to the holidays, so I ain't even going to hold you. $2. Because I understand the holidays are here. And because I understand that, I understand what's going on. $2 to get in, y'all. And this is for the wine fruit. And let me tell y'all something that I did yesterday, just off point right quick. Whew. I took some of that moonshine fruit. Lurker, guess what I did? I put it in the freezer. Girl. And I used that shit for an ice cube. You talk about the slow leak into my fruit juice. By the time I was done with what I called the shine cube, I was well upon my way of seeing unicorns and dragons and skirt tails and toothless fangs and snow leopards. I was well on my way. I was like, oh, why did I think of this before? Duh. And I live in Texas. I saw snow leopards. I walked straight across. Like, look at that. Better get my ass to bed. It's time to go sleep. Y'all hit that up like for me. $2 to get in on that raffle today. $2 to get in. Let's keep going.
For the movement is my network is called Soul Redemption. And if you look up redemption, it's a very beautiful definition. The motto, however, is sovereignty in all dimensions. And sovereignty is to be in a complete self-governing state. So if we're looking for a positive direction that is, not what carbonation, people think about when they hear it today.
If you're so multi-fucking-million-dollar, could you please, for the love of God, change the battery in your fucking fire alarm? That smoke detector then chirped off more. I'm sorry, y'all. I hit the threshold for my number of chirps that my nerves can handle. I ain't say nothing until okay. All right.
They would think about Eligio and everything that we did, the cold, living out in the jungle, doing things like that. And that's presumably my motive, but it's not. As the chief executive operator, the CEO of Carbonation Productions, LLC,
Y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that cookie? Did you catch the cookie?
that is, not what carbonation, people think about when they hear it today. They would think about Eligio and everything that we did, the cold, living out in the jungle, doing things like that. And that's presumably my motive, but it's not. As the chief executive operator, the CEO of Carbonation Productions LLC.
Y'all hear it? Hello?
The CEO of Carbonation Productions LLC. 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 I choose the CEO of Carbonation Productions LLC. The CEO of Carbonation Productions LLC. I choose to have us promote family's frequency again. I choose it to promote morality, not limited to certain teachings that he had, like the P's and the C's and the threes and the E's. Those are cool, but I really just believe that everybody should be able to understand their energies and astrology. I hold on to that knowledge very strongly, and I'm very blessed and gifted with astrology. If anybody hasn't already had a reading by me,
thank you, Woday. Thank you. Thank you. And shall we ask when did the LLC go into effect? If that's something somebody can go look up for me, when that fucker go into effect? When did you become the CEO? Because that's important too. Oh no, Miss Trent. No. Solar is married. If I understood correctly, they got a quick divorce from Eligio, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Miss Real. Again, we are. Oh crap! I don't have any samples. I don't have a sample. Hold on, y'all. I gotta print out. I gotta print. I need a sample. I need a sample because we still doing five stickers for $5. We're still doing that shit. Hold on. We still doing that shit. Oh yes, the fuck we are. Cause this just gets funnier and funnier and funnier as it goes along. Boy. So now that you own the LLC, right? We're no longer talking about a cult, y'all. 2017. Oh, they are all still married. Oh. That's even worse. Did I put this under No, that's Carbonector. Y'all remember Carbonector? Oh, maybe I put it under Rico Suave. Oh, shit. There it is. Bow. It's just the way it is. Things are supposed to change. It's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Thank y'all for getting them likes up. So, yeah. So they're all still divorced, but now Carbonation is an LLC. Is this what he was using to try to get those production things going on, y'all? Is this where he was talking about Netflix was picking him up? Because in order to get paid from production like that, you need an LLC like this. Did y'all know that? You know how I learned this? Y'all ask me, please ask me. Say, Fee, how did you learn this? Because I've been waiting for this particular thing to happen. 2017? Okay. No problem. See, when Fee was in high school, Fee was part of the Norfolk Public Schools Performing Arts Repertory. I wasn't just a thespian. In high school, I was a professional thespian. You know how we got paid? Through a production LLC. It was the only way to get paid because it's the only way that the Actors Guild pays out. Not as dumb as I look. Just make sure you put on that motherfucker. Just make sure you put on that motherfucker candle giveaway. $5. $5 candle giveaway. Yes, ma'am. I'm talking about Norfolk, Virginia. I went to Granby High School and Lake. Fuck. Hold on. That's just how long it's been, y'all. Yeah, I went to Granby High School. I'm a Granby girl. I lived in 5 Points. I lived off Gate 4. ODU. Old Dominion University, for those of you who don't know. What? We're not even going to get to the tax evasion part, my love, because they've talked about damn near $1 million going through their hands, and they've paid nothing for it. Nothing. And they were going from country, listen to me, from country to country to country doing it. And we're not going to talk about all of those. We're not going to talk about those American benefits like food stamps that they were getting and not reporting income. right? Right? Since you the CEO, see all of that. But remember, y'all, when they were in New York, they did have a production company do that shit in New York. Remember? If you remember, put in some hearts when they lived in that quote unquote Big Brother house. Because remember, when shit started going wrong in New York in that apartment, if you kept your eye on the front door, you saw production coming in and out of that door. Lurker. Because I remember several times a woman coming in with headphones on. Several times. That is where Baby Ja fell off the couch. That's right. That's where and you remember who let Baby Ja fall off that couch? Because Fufu let several of those babies fall in her presence in that apartment. Thank you. Remember who almost got raped in that apartment? Because I believe Musa forgot that it was a Big Brother house and those cameras was running 24/7 on info. Oh, okay. As long as we remember. As long as we remember. Because remember, his sons were in that house in New York with them when that crap happened. Exactly, Woo Day. He had two of his sons there with him. The older one that's a little husky. And I think I want to say the one that was in the jungles with him that he was abusing, walking up and down. Do we ever talk about the way he abused that little boy walking through the jungles with nothing on? How many of y'all remember that? See, that's something you new people weren't there for. These are also the same groups of people who hurt and punished other people's children as if they were adults. They weren't naked, but he didn't have any shoes on. He didn't have any pants on. And I distinctly remember he didn't have a shirt on. As far as I'm concerned, that's naked. Oh, thank you, my love. Did it myself. Pow! As long as I wasn't the only one there, can y'all go ahead and hit them up likes? We should at least be at 50. Come on. Come on now. Come on. And remember, Solar was there.
I would suggest you hit me up. Let's do it. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free.
And my reading was scary. Like, oh shit. You got
I would love to do it, and I'd love to see it. It's just another language that I know how to read. I can read out loud for you, so if you want to look at yourself. But it's very important information in the book of you, and I feel like everybody should have that information for themselves. And goes back to my main point with sovereignty in all dimensions.
New word. Shamkan. New word. And it's a brand new industry. The shaman, that's a con man. Shamkan. He's a shamkan. You know, everything is based on his North Node being in his ass of Uranus. Shit.
I want everyone to be, living in this world, but not a victim to it. I want people to be able to live in any world and not a victim to it, especially their minds.
But your mind is still a victim to Eligio.
Especially their lives, their relationships, their families, their jobs. And one of the main things that I teach, whether people know it or not, heavily, is I actually do credit repair for people right now.
You do credit repair, nigga? You do credit repair. Hold on. Y'all been watching Netflix again? No, you ain't been watching Netflix. You've been watching Amazon Prime. You've been watching Amazon Prime. Hold on. I'll go find what you niggas have been watching. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go find it. Wait a minute. American Hustler, is that what it? Hold on. American Trap Queens. I think is it American? American Trap Queens. Hold on. Nigga, you been watching American Trap Queens. What was that sister's name that went up for fixing the stars credit and shit? What the fuck? See, I've already watched the shit. Nigga, I was alive when these sisters was doing this shit. I was alive, well, and kicking. Hold on. Which one was the trap queen that did? Black woman credit scam. Rokisha Brisby. Rokisha Brisby was her name. See, nigga, you was a baby when cons like this started. I was already in my 20s. They put that sister in jail. Y'all look that shit up. These motherfuckers ain't been doing shit but watching American Trap Queen gangsters. You doing credit repair. You go from one fucking scam to another. One fucking scam to a goddamn other.